splooch out a little bit. Now, probably not the most glamorous way to attach these because guess what? You can see my glue right there. If you were to use a toothpick or something, you probably could have got in a little bit closer to that. And had a little bit more luck on that end. Okay, going back to my little handy dandy rag here. Okay, let's not play with that, Eric, you goober. Let's not do that. Okay, actually what I'm doing is I'm just looking for some other places I can splash glue. All right, but we'll get to that. Okay, we got some fuel barrels here. Let's go ahead and add those in. Actually, before we do that, I forgot we got some bling. Okay, that won't affect what we're doing. So I wanted to put, okay, 857, we're cruising along here. I'm going to put this tank on the other side because I think it looks cooler than this one. Okay, these stubs here, we got all that trouble to save those little pins and whatnot, and then guess what? I just cut them off flush because guess what? We're going to make that fuel tank and step go right here, and there's no place with factory holes to put that. Unfortunately, this trucker won't be able to fill this thing with fuel because we're putting the cap right underneath the cab where you can't get to it. Okay, that one is on. And then, you know what we're going to do? Ooh, I don't have anything painted. Okay, well, let's go back to the parts bin here. Let's see what we can find in here to cover up that seam. Whoa, well, there's something right there. That'll work. What else do we have in here? Oh, let's put some of that underneath there. We could put a battery box like this. We could do that. What's it doing? I don't know. But it's there, I guess. I don't know. We can muck it up with that. Do we want to do that? Huh. Oh, here's a battery box. We can do that one. That would cover up that seam. That'd make it look kind of pretty, wouldn't it? Yeah, we can do that. We can do this one on the other side. Sure. Okay. Let's see, do I have anything else in there? Ooh, what do we got here? All right. Well, anyway. Okay, so we found a few things to cover up our seam. That's fun. Okay, that should be on there nice and tight. We're going to flip it over, do it again. Okay. Boom, boom. And we got to cut a little more plastic off right here. Get rid of that pin, nice and flush. Okay. Oh yeah. Kind of digging it. That'll work. Okay. Okay. That's doing. Okay, we like that. We do have a front bumper. We can stick that. I'll put the front bumper on here in a minute. We've got these. We saved these hand grabs here. We're going to put those hand grabs on quick too. So let's. Went to all that effort to save these, so we're going to put these bad boys on. Doggone it. What happened? Uh-oh. My gimbal said it was time to play unfriendly. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Go ahead and boom. Yeah, right there. Okay. So all we're going to do here is we're just going to put a taste of glue right there. One, there's a taste, there's a taste, there's a taste. Not a lot. We don't need a lot. We're not pouring concrete. So let's not frame up as though we are. We just need it to sit on a shelf, look gorgeous. Or maybe a layout. Dry fitting the other one. Liking it, loving it. Woo! Okay, again, taste over here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, those are going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do here, mirrors are mirrors. Golly, I mean, gosh, what do you do with these mirrors? So this one is designed for something else, obviously. I don't know what kind of DCP truck they came off of, but I got several of them. So I'm just cutting that little leg off of that thing. So I have 2 posts instead of 3, cutting it flush there. And let me see, can you see what we're doing? Yes, you can, that's good. So you'll notice right here, that kind of fits those factory spaces right there. It's not glamorous, it's not gorgeous, but we got mirrors on our truck, and that's what we wanted, right? I think I'm going to need just a little bit more than a sniff of glue on here, because we have a space that we got to fill in. Oh, there. Let's see, does that look even remotely straight? No, but it will pretty quick. Get in there, you dog. Okay, let's see if we can make that happen. With, whoop! Wow, I got a little carried away there. Gravy. Okay. I don't know if I explained what I did on these orange stripes. You guys said I had to have orange stripes on it, so guess what? This thing has orange stripes, by golly. So what I did there was I just printed off on my inkjet printer some orange stripe on white decal paper. It was about so thick, and all I did to make that orange little stripe here was, oh, what do we got? Some funk on there? Doggone it. I don't know where that came from. A little black dot. Anyway, I just took my X-Acto knife on that white paper with the orange stripe printed on it, and then just cut a really thin stripe. And I cut a couple of them out to practice. And then once I had what I wanted, then I put it on, as you can see. It actually worked a whole lot better than I really thought it was gonna. I thought that I didn't think I was gonna be able to make that turn out quite the way it did, and I'm really pleased with it, frankly. I mean, for what it is, I mean, it's just decal, guys. It's not paint, because it wouldn't work for me to paint. I've tried painting tiny detail pinstripes like that a couple of times, and that makes me, I'm not good. As Clint Eastwood would say, man's got to know his limitations. I think that was Dirty Harry, wasn't it? Okay. So, I don't know that they're really awesome, but they're on there, aren't they? Yes, yes they are. Let's say on. We can call those on. Okay. Okay, that is put away so it's out of the way. We got to put some exhaust on this monkey yet, and we will get to that in a moment. Let's put a visor on there. Now these visors come with a piece of plastic on them. Make sure you remove that plastic. You can usually pick it off with your finger and then see how that comes off like so. That's the way all these, like this, same thing. See that little black line there? That means that this also has a, see? Okay. Okay, on this particular piece, so this was my cut line here on the bottom, and then I just kind of took sandpaper, I think it was a file actually, and just put a tiny little bevel right there. Why? I don't know. Oh, I think I know where my black funk came from. All right. We're just going to mount this right up here. And we're not doing anything fancy with it, guys. We're just going to glue it on. And I learned a little trick from a guy at the Rockin' H Model Building Summit in February. And we're going to employ that trick here. Now I'm getting not carried away, just putting a little bit of glue right there. Okay. Then I'm going to put my Instaset right on here. See how I did that? Whoops. See how I did that? There, you can see it. See it rolling around up there? Okay. So I'm going to put my Instaset right there on it. And now we're just going to put that, yeah, of course you can't see it because my big fingers are in the way. Woohoo! Right there. Dun dun dun. And look at that, I even got it on straight and level. Woohoo! Yay for me. Okay. Next, I got to put my drive line back in. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this right there. Okay. Okay. It's just a little bit long. That's okay. I don't mind cutting them long. Cut them long. You can always cut them shorter. Okay. So I took my X-Acto knife that time and just trimmed a little off because I'm notorious for cutting these things short and then I have a mess. Okay, that's kind of wedged in there. I like it, so we're just going to put a taste of glue right there, hold it in place. Boom, done. Okay, I'm not too worried about putting Instaset on that because it's wedged in there. Okay, and I think that black funk is from my... Okay, over there. Okay, so now we're going to cover up some seams just to make everything look a little cleaner. It's our little bit of trickery, our Rockin' H trickery. Okay, so I found this leftover piece of chrome battery box thing, or toolbox. We're just going to stick it there. We're going to cover up our seam. Because remember, if you're a novice and you're a little bit nervous about doing a project like this, well, let's just give you a few easy ways to make it so you have a win right away. And you can pat yourself on the back for doing it. And then as your skills and confidence grow, guess what? You can do more and more elaborate things. And before you know it, you won't have to watch my videos anymore. You'll be able to teach me what you learn. Or teach me what you know, because I sure wouldn't mind knowing what you know. Okay. Okay, we like that. So we're just going to put this little step here in there because, well, we have it. Okay. Right there. I just heard someone come in my backyard. I wonder who's coming to visit. Well, I don't know if I have a friend or a foe. Someone shut my gate. Maybe it was one of my daughters. Okay. We're going to put our front bumper on. Front bumpers, guys, this stainless and the glue that I'm using, I don't know that they're a match made in heaven, frankly. I really don't think I don't know that they're a match made in heaven. And my front tires here are kind of hitting my stainless steel bumper, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to my sander real quick and sand that down a little bit. So all I did was and that's kind of hot now. Woo! All I did was I just took a little bit of that curve off of there, so it won't, hopefully, let's see if it rubs my tires now. Okay, no, it does not. It's really close, but it doesn't rub them. Okay, good enough. Let's go ahead and put a little glue on there. I don't use a whole lot of stainless products, so I guess I really haven't bothered to invest in different a different adhesive for this, because I've often thought if it's on my shelf, I just glue it back on. Well, okay, that's stuck. Nothing like a little bit of heat to make that glue set better and fast. Holy cow. Okay. There you go. Coming around. Okay. Not last but not least, but I want to see if this thing's going to work on here. I don't know if it will. But I bought this. It was a $10 buy. Ooh. It was a $10 buy. Let's see if this thing works. So we're going to dry fit this first. See what we get. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not setting level, which I don't know that I like that, but I'm going to set this down here. Yeah, it's not awful, I guess. Alright, I guess we'll use it. Fair enough. It kind of works. So again, see this little black mark? That tells you that there's a piece of plastic on here. Just going to take that off. And that dude is ready to go. Okay. So I bought all of this. What did I buy? I bought this. Some of this came from Mini Chrome Shop. Some of it came from Truck and Little. I mean, it's all originates at Truck and Little. But I know I used two different vendors when I was out buying supplies. And I know I used Truck and Little for one and Mini Chrome Shop for some other stuff. There. Ta-da. Okay, we like that. So we're not going to use big fat lights. We're just going to use these little guys. And that should be okay, I think. And they're chrome, which helps. So they won't stand out too bad on there. Okay, let's get out the little tweezers. Come on. Okay. Not too bad for government work and working in a hurry. We're going to make us some straight pipes. And I'm going to kind of make them old school bevels, because for me, that's really simple. And this is just aluminum pipe, guys. Nothing fancy here. Just good old-fashioned aluminum. So I'm going to get me a purple Sharpie here. And we're just going to measure that. We're going to make them poke out the top. Like right about here. There. Okay. So what we're going to do then is get some tools out of the way so we can work. Put that away. Good. Okay. So, okay. We're going to cheat here, okay? And I'm only doing this because it's a little faster is all. Okay. Now watch this, what I do here, guys. We're going to make it like this. Oh man, that's what's not good about aluminum. It's really soft, and sometimes you're a little excited or feeling like you're in a hurry and you take way too much off. Holy crap, man. Okay, better. Now we're going to make this a bevel, because I kind of like beveled pipes myself. Okay, are our bevels the same? Pretty darn close, people. Okay. Next. Here we go. We're just going to hollow those out. Clean all those out. And this again is just aluminum pipe. Bought it at our local hardware store. So I think, because I've seen old school trucks that look like this, these pipes are just like right there on either side. So I'm going to give that a go. And then if you wanted to, you can actually polish that aluminum. And it looks pretty cool. I actually did that on a project for a guy. I put the pipe in my drill, put it on reverse, and then I used steel wool, and that looked kind of cool. Okay, I'm just making sure that that dude is straight. Okay. And okay. Oh, dude, those aren't the same length. God dang it. Thought I had them closer than that. No worries, there's a way to fix it. You can take your Dremel on low, come in here and touch it up. Now, you're not cutting, you're kind of doing a sanding action. Ta-da! There, now it's better. Now it's better. Whoop, there we go. Boy, it still looks bad. Oh my. From this angle, it looks like donkey poo. We can't have that. Well, I've shown you how to go ahead and trim this if it does come out just a wee bit long. So you can do this anytime. Couple of other things you can do. While you're, just now it's just, how geeky do you want to be about it? How specific do you want to be about it? You can go ahead and take your paint pen. You can come in and do your door latches. I guess my paint pen's a little, there it goes. So you could do your door handles like this. You could come in here and do this one if you wanted to. You've got some other die cast. Here, let's just paint this chrome. I don't even know what this is. It might be a light. But we're going to paint it orange or chrome because chrome is cool. You have another door latch right here. I don't think some of these older trucks of this age had this much chrome on them unless somebody took extra time to put that much chrome on them. But you kind of get the idea here. And if your chrome pen, there we go, has a bad attitude, you might have to give it a little hand. Ta-da! Okay, I don't like that one. We're going to do that one a bit better. Ooh, that's much better. You could come in here. I don't know what that is, but let's paint it chrome. Ooh! Yeah, look at that. It bled around a little bit. That's not cool. That wasn't any fun. Okay, guys, there we have it. Let's take a look at this thing. Just like that, guys. There it is. Oh, I guess I did put airlines on it, but we can do airlines. I've got some leftover airlines from something or other. You can see that doesn't look quite square. That's not back, but if I would have taken more time, we could have gotten this thing quite a bit nicer, but someday I'll have to do one of these and make a professional video, and then it'll be much better instead of doing it live. Still looks kind of cool though. I like it. I do like the old school paint.